Good morning, it is Allison and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to get ready with a smoky eye and I'm going to be doing a deep burgundy lipstick. I'll explain my products as I go and this is a little tutorial. So if you want to keep watching, keep watching. And please forgive my hair color for matching the door behind me or the brass knob. I'm getting it done today because medium brown natural color going to platinum blonde takes a few steps and orange is one of those ways to get there. So, it'll be better next time, I promise. The first step is of course to have your skin moisturized, and mine's been moisturized. So to do this smoky winged eye look with hooded eyes, and not just, a little hood, these are severely poofy and crepey. And you see real close, this is, it's genetic. And you see how cavernous my eye sockets are? They're actually quite, if you poke into them. So my liner, when I have to wing it, I can't just go with the normal way that some people do. I actually have to bring my tape out a little further from my corners and angle it specifically up right on my eyes, and doesn't make me look drawn out like this or like anything. So it can be a challenge with my eye shape. So I just took some Scotch tape and stuck it in the back of my hand to make it sticky, tacky, and then I'm gonna go in my little mirror here, and I have to look kind of down in the mirror like this so that it does hood over, so I get it set properly. I'm gonna take it, and that's gonna be too sharp of an angle, so. It will sit over the fold a little. I can't avoid that. And that'll have to do. But this creates a really good way to get my makeup on. Now, it's really dark today. The lighting, it's because it's a little dark outside. And, this is in the studio. I'm going to start with concealer. And it's in NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer. I'm the color Fair 01.5, and I do one eye at a time, and I'm just going to do the above part. And this probably is weird because some people are used to doing it in a different order, but this will work for me for right now. Just because I'm going to end up taking the tape off and then painting the rest of my face. So it makes no sense to try and do all my concealer at once. And I'm using a Damp Beauty sponge, and this is an e.l.f. one from Walmart, so I think it was like $3. And they're so squishy and poofy and soft. I really, really like this one. So I'm not going to buy a $20 one. Not like I would anyway. Oh, a $20 sponge? Yeah, no thanks. So there's that. I love this concealer, by the way. I can't say enough good things about it. It's like perfect. Okay, next I'm going in with Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Original. And I'm just going to put on my fingers and dab it on here. I'm actually in a hurry. I didn't realize what time it was, but I don't have that much time. So this is very quick. Get ready with me. Alright, so that's set. And the first thing I'm going to do is go in with a bone-colored eyeshadow. This actually has a little bit of sparkle to it. But anyhow, it's from Ulta and it's called Naked. That's the color number. Or, you know what I mean. And I will put it all over my eye. I'm using a Morphe M441 brush. I like Morphe because they're not expensive, but they're really nice brushes and they're so soft. And you can get them at Ulta. And I know some beauty girls out there have codes, So maybe go to the channels, like I think Manny, Mua, and James Charles have codes for Morphe brushes or something. So check out their channels and maybe you can get a code from them. I didn't use a code for this because I didn't know about it when I got it. Okay, so the next color I'm going in with is actually not really light. It's kind of a medium taupe color. It's from a Bobbi Brown palette I've had forever. It's called Stonewash Nudes. And so I believe the 1, 2, 3, fourth one in. It's called Hot Stone is the color. And so I'm just taking out my Morphe. And I'm only dipping a few times because they're really highly pigmented. And do you see here where this is actually my orbital bone? And that's my true crease down there. So I do go to here. And I start at the corner where the tape is on the tape. And then I sweep it in. And then I just mush it kind of like that into my eye socket. And that's just how I do it, is I put it in my eye socket like that. And I make sure I swoop it up like this. It feels weird at first because, you know, you're probably used to not drawing your eyes out so far because it just seems so far, but it works. It's like you gotta get out of that comfort zone over the eyelid, but I'm not gonna concentrate a lot of color, you know, on the real lid space, mostly in the crease area, which of course is my fake crease. I always call it my fake crease, my cut crease. If I cut my crease, I cut it up to here. Alright, and the next color I'm going to use is from a MAC quad that's like, I don't know, 10 or 20 years old. It's White Wheat Velour, Twillery, and Inventory. So I think it's the color Velour. I don't even know, honestly, but it's just a taupe color. And I've had this forever. It is a matte taupe, and again, same thing from here, and then keeping it right around here, not much on the lid, and I am sweeping it slightly, you know, above the fake crease. And you see it'll have like a little bit of a, you know, blended out wash, and in the end it'll be like ombre effect. Right, the next step is to go just a little bit darker with some color on a smaller brush. This is a Morphe M433, and it's still a blending brush, but it's a little tighter packed and smaller, so it gets in this space better. I'm using an old quad from Ulta, and I'm going to be using the color Polished. I don't know. it's this color. You're like, wow, that was helpful. And it's a shimmer. I honestly don't even own a lot of matte colors because I never ever wore them until recently when I started watching YouTube videos. And again, as you can see, I am keeping this packed in pretty tight around this area to give this space definition, and then I'm really taking it here in the corner. And the reason I love the tape is because it helps so much with just the way the whole look comes together, as well as, you know, keeps it all in line, and it's easier to pack the color there without worrying if it looks silly. Okay, and that has a good amount of pigment already, so it's pretty deep. The next color I'm going in with is actually a matte black from the same little palette, and the brush I will be using is a Bobbi Brown eye smudge, and this thing packs in color and it's very intense, so don't go heavy-handed if you've not tried one before. These are not cheap brushes, but they're very good brushes. And I definitely have to only dab a couple times, but I tap it out because there's a good amount of excess that comes off. And I'm only going right here along the tape. And like, I go on the tape because that's what the tape's there for, you guys, is for a guide. And I just kind of swing it in that same angle down a little bit on the lid. And then there in that corner. Holy cow. Wow, I'm not used to doing this so dark, but I'm in a hurry, so I need to get the color deposited really quickly. That's why I'm doing it like this. Okay, so the next color I'm going in with is going to be kind of a reddish burgundy maroon color, and it'll just kind of highlight or accent my look. This is an old, not even old, an Urban Decay palette. It just says beauty with any, oh, beauty with an edge. I thought it said beauty at any age. Beauty with an edge. And so it's this thing where there's a bunch of, all of them are sparkly shimmers, and these are all warm colors, and these are all like your bright colors, and they're more cool toned. So it's like you have a cool tone gold and a warm tone gold. You got a dark gray and a light silver. They're really cool. And I'm gonna take the color After Party, and it's just kind of reddish. And I'm gonna take it on this Stila brush. It's a number 15. It's a double-ended, and on this side, it's, you know, like a flat packer brush. But yeah, that's what I meant to say. Y'all are like, what? That wasn't helpful. And so, you know, it looks a little orange coming on, and I'm just gonna put a little more. I just don't want it too much all at once, that's all. So you gotta build it up. Okay. And then that's not really the color I want it to be, so I'm gonna look for a different color. And I'm gonna try Rhodey. Rhodey is like a darker color. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work either. What is going on here? Alright, I'm gonna change my plan up. Okay, instead I have this, I think it's a Trish McAvoy color, and it comes in like a little square metal pan, and I want to say the color's like Lucky Penny. I've had this for years, and so I'm just going to take a good bit of that. It's super highly pigmented. So give the color I'm looking for, because this was turning out a little orange. Yeah, this is more what I wanted, this red. And I'm putting it kind of like right just in this whole section. And then the final thing I'm going to do is take a lighter color, probably that same bone color. I might, no, oh my god, it was a MAC palette. I'm done. Okay, now that my life is over and I am mourning the death of this beautiful MAC palette that I've had forever. It doesn't even have a name on it, it's so old. It's like shimmery, sparkly, stripper blacks and grays and silvers. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I have to move on though. I gotta get going. Sephora Professional, just a little, you know, shader brush. I like doing it for my face because my face is so light. I don't even have to hold up my hand. I'm just so sad. I know, y'all. It's just a freaking eyeshadow palette. Yeah, Susan, but guess what? That freaking palette's like a decade old. It's like a relic. Oh my gosh. Why did I choose that color? It looks horrible. It's because my whole game's messed up now with that accident. Okay, so I put a tiny bit of eyeliner underneath, and it is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, color Oozy Uzi Eye. It's a gunmetal gray, and I put this liquid liner. It's e.l.f. It's just supposed to be black waterproof eyeliner, 2-box Target, and then I'm taking the tape off. Let's see how this worked. And all I did was do a real light line just to see how it works. Yeah, it's a little up there, but what are you gonna do? So as you see, it's quite angled, but whatever. I didn't do it further out today. It still looks fine. And I think it'll look just fine. And I'm not going to mess with it anymore because I'm already so mad that I think I'm just about my palette. Like every single color shattered, and I had to pick it up off the floor to salvage it. I don't care if you think that's dirty. I'm not wasting, I don't even know. I just, whatever. So, blending out that bottom line with just my brushes that I already used. That's what I'm going to do, and all that already will have color on them, and then I'll do the rest of my face. Okay, that's done, and I just clean up that under eye area with the baby wipe. go in just a couple minutes. Yes, I'm going to put lashes on. Okay, eyelashes are done. I think they're Ardell Wispies or something. I'm probably going to end up curling these over here. So for a very, very quick foundation routine, when I don't have time to like beat my face and cake it up, I take this beautiful CoverGirl Plus Olay Simply Ageless foundation. It does have broad spectrum, you know, SPF in it. I took the color, look, what color did I buy? Like ivory. Classic Ivory 210. This is way too dark for me, but I'm going to use it anyway because it covers up everything and it's quick, just brown color, and I don't have time for all the rest. So yeah, I'll beat my face really quickly and then I'll put a smidgen of concealer under those eyes, a little bit of powder, some setting spray, and I'll do my eyebrows with just some quick little eyebrow gel, and then concealer. I'm like going so fast because I am in a hurry and I'm still just can't get over how mad I am about my palette falling. Alright, please someone feel, like, if you feel me on that palette falling thing, it's like, make me feel like I'm not alone and like that I'm not super psycho. And I need to sweep it up like that. But the reason I like the tape is because it gives you that nice sharp, sharp line. This stuff dries so quickly. That's why I'm going really fast and talking really fast. And because I'm in a hurry. I wanted this to turn out well. I want it to be a good video and it sucks. Don't we all have those days though? Alright. Brush work.